Everybody, welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. Time for an NHL rundown pick from all 12 games on this card for Tuesday. To bring us those picks will be our professional handicapper, Steve Duncan. I'm over at Tony'sPicks.com, coming off a winning day here on Monday. Steve, how's it going?
Excellent. Yeah, we had a good day. Went 3-0 in hockey. I think I went 3-1 in basketball. Had a good day. Had a little bit of a rough one yesterday. It happens, but we're back on the winning side again, and we got an awesome NHL card for tomorrow. I can't wait to get into it.
Absolutely, an excellent card here from the NHL. We got all 12 games. We'll be ready to roll here with the action tonight here on the ice. So we'll go ahead and get started here with our first game here on the board here. We'll just get our graphics ready to go here for the picks, and I think we're all set to go, and then we are. So let's get underway here. We start here with the Flyers Rangers. We see the Rangers favored here at home, $1.85, total 6.
Yeah, this is going to be a heck of a game, man. The Rangers need the big bad wage trying to stay in that playoff contention. The Rangers have been playing really well as of late, but they got Colorado coming up after this, and they got to get on the road right after this game. I don't think they're going to come out and try to beat Philly offensively. I think this is going to be a defensive battle, mostly because Tortorella will make it so. He knows that that Philly's not going to beat the Rangers by trying to run and gun with them. So he's going to slow down the game. He's going to try to ice it when he needs to and just keep them off the speed game. I don't know if the Rangers will win or Philly will win on this one, but I think Philadelphia at the very least will keep this to an under. So we're going to go under 6.
All right, Steve Duncan, find his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Flyers and Rangers, the pick here, Flyers Rangers in total of 6 goals. All right, we'll continue here on our NHL rundown, guys. Click the link in the description for Steve's handicap page. The promo code Tony to check out will save you that 20% off all this premium pick packages. All right, next up here on our NHL rundown will be Hurricanes and Penguins. Hurricanes on the road, $1.92, total sits here at 6.5.
Again, we got the Hurricanes that just played an absolute ridiculous amount of hockey as of late. It was 9 when they played Toronto. It was 6 games in 9 nights, and this is 2 days later, so it's like 7 games in 11. Going up against a Pittsburgh team that's coming off of a Eastern road trip, so both of them are probably not going to have all their legs that much. And I don't think Carolina is going to want to run and gun with Pittsburgh, because that's probably the only way they're going to lose that game. Shut them down. Pittsburgh doesn't really have the most offense in the world, and they're an older team. So if they don't have their legs, there's no reason for them to try to outscore them. Just take them down. I see this like maybe 2-3-1, something like that for Carolina. So I'm going to go the under, and I'm also going to take Carolina in regulation.
All right, Steve Duncan, click the link below for his best bets. Hurricanes and Penguins. The pick here will be Hurricanes in regulation, -120, with the under 6.5 goals. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown here for Tuesday's game. Next up will be Red Wings and Capitals. Capitals -115, total of 6.
I just love the way the Capitals are playing right now. I think Spencer Carberry has got to be one of the finest young coaches we have seen in a very long time. He looks like he's up there with the Barry Trotzes and the Tortorellas. He's got this team fired up like crazy. This is also going to be a playoff type atmosphere, as they are both vying for a playoff spot right now. I see close, tight, and that's going to be the case. It's not an offensive game, and I don't think it'll be. I trust the Capitals and their defense more than anyone, so I'm taking the Capitals.
All right, Steve Duncan, I'll click the link below for his best bets here. Capitals and Red Wings. Likes the Capitals here, -115. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Next up will be Bruins and Panthers. Panthers -130 with a total of 6.
Panthers without Barkov in the lineup makes it very difficult for them to produce offense. Luostarinen and Lundell playing on the top line with Reinhart. Reinhart will be getting fed as much as possible to score, but the Bruins right now are not really scoring all that much themselves. And again, we're talking about a playoff type atmosphere. Just they won their last game 4, and I think they're going to probably want to come out and come balls out against the Bruins. Bruins will want to as well, but it's going to be a defensive balls out, not an offensive balls out. So I am taking the under.
Right, Steve Duncan, click the link below for his best bets on Tuesday. Bruins and Panthers to go under total of 6 goals. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown, guys. Remember the promo code TonyT at checkout will save 20% of all premium pick packages here from Steve. All right, next up here on our rundown will be Devils and Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs minus 148, total of 6.5.
When the Maple Leafs didn't beat the Carolina Hurricanes, and they were playing 6 and 9 days, before that game, I had the Leafs in that game, by the way. Before that game, I said, if the Leafs don't win here, watch out. This is a spot that you got to have. That showed very little heart, and I think that's the biggest problem the Leafs have had, basically for the last couple of years. There's not much heart on this team. The Devils are flying right now. They have good young legs, and they're playing with a lot more heart. Hughes is really showing more heart than almost the whole Toronto Maple Leafs lineup. So at plus 124, I'll give him it because I don't trust the Leafs. I don't trust them at all. And I don't even think that they realize how crappy of a loss that was. It was really bad. They still think they're good. I don't think they're good anymore. I'm taking the Devils.
All right, Steve Duncan here. Get his premium plays at TonySwitch.com. We have the Devils and Maple Leafs. Pick here will be Devils plus the 124. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. We'll get you all 12 games on this card. Next up will be Golden Knights and Predators here. Predators minus 142, total of 6.
The Golden Knights are this is a huge road trip for them. And they did win tonight. Now they're going into a Nashville team. They're talking fire. What have they won, 7 or 8 in a row? And they're going to have to, unfortunately, Hill is injured, and they're going to have to play a Patero kid from the AHL in one of the biggest games of the freaking season. They're going to play this rookie kid against the hottest league right now. I got to take Nashville. I kind of like to get their number, but I get it. The odds makers realize how good Nashville is right now and how tough of a spot it is for Vegas. So even if Vegas does lose this game, they got some pretty easy competition after this. So I could see them fading and Nashville taking it.
I run down here with Steve Duncan. We go Flames and Blackhawks. We see the Flames on the road, $1.75, total of 6.
There's no way I'm taking the Flames at minus 175 in the form that they're in right now. I'm not really a big fan of the Blackhawks either, but at plus 145, I'll give them a shot, I suppose, to be able to pull this out. Like I said, it's not my favorite game in the world, but I'm only going with the Blackhawks or nothing here.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets over at TonySpit.com. The Flames and the Blackhawks. The pick here will be the Blackhawks here at plus the 145. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown for the games here on Tuesday. Next up will be Canadiens and Avalanche. We see the Avalanche here minus 410, total coming in 6.5.
I'm not going to overthink this. The Avalanche have been beating up on everybody. They don't seem to have any letdown spots at all. I'll just take them on the puck line and call it a day. Right there.
There you go. All right, Steve Duncan here on the Canadiens and Avalanche. Avalanche puck line. Lay the puck in half here, minus the 155. Hey, guys, get to pick up Steve's best bet for Tuesday's card by simply clicking the link in the description. And remember, the promo code TonyT at checkout will save you that 20% off. All right, next up here on the rundown will be Ducks and Kraken. Kraken minus 198, total 6.
Tough spot, but I'm not taking the Kraken at minus 198 the way they're playing right now. What have they lost, like freaking 6 or 7 in a row? They look like they're depressed and don't know where they're going right now. They have no gumption in any of the games that they're playing. I think the Ducks might actually pull this one out. At plus 164, give it a shot for the heck of it. I don't know, with that young goaltender that they have for Anaheim, It's lost me. Anyways, he's actually playing really well, so he might just steal one here on top of it. Kraken, I don't think, have scored more than 2 goals in like 4 or 5 games. So I ain't taking them at minus 198. Let's go with the Ducks plus 164 for the hell of it.
All right, Steve Duncan here. Likes and Ducks and Kraken. The Ducks here at plus 164. All right, let's continue here on our rundown as we get to the next game here on the board here for Tuesday. Will be Blue Jackets, Coyotes. Coyotes minus 162. The total is at 6.5.
Last game against Dallas, Clayton Keller, who is basically, I don't think he is their captain right now, but he probably should be. He just lost his shit, man. He broke his stick over the freaking boards. Like, I have never seen this kid do anything like that before. Pretty mild-mannered guy, very skilled, but it's like he lost it. He's had enough. He's had enough of losing. And when I saw that, I'm like, I'm taking the Coyotes next game. If you can't come out balls out after you're a guy like Clayton Keller, mild-mannered kid, gets fed up and breaks his stick and basically loses it on everybody, then I don't know what to say. Almost always when something like that happens with these bad teams, the next game they come balls out. So I'm taking Coyotes on in regulation at minus 115. I think this could even be close. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to have 2 best bets. This may be one of them tomorrow. Maybe. But we got some goaltender stuff to take care of before I can say that. So, but I do. This is a game where I think the Coyotes will be able to take.
All right, Steve Duncan here in the Blue Jackets. Coyotes, pick your Coyotes in regulation here at minus the 115. All right, we got through our NHL rundown. We'll continue here with the next game here on the board, and that will be Stars and the Sharks. So the Stars 410, total 6.5.
Only thing I'm concerned about with this game is that the Stars don't give a shit about it. They're set pretty good in a playoff spot right now. But the Sharks are really, really bad. I mean, even if they half-ass it, they could probably still beat the Sharks here at minus one and on the puck line at minus 155. Not really a fan of that number. I'd have to look at it a little deeper to give myself a reason why the Stars are going to want to come out balls out in this game. Maybe it could be one of my best bets tomorrow. But as it stands right now, I mean, I can't take the Sharks the way they're playing. They're pretty much fading it into the sunset. They got their golf clubs out, and they're shining them up, ready for the off season. So I think the Stars will pull this out.
Steve Duncan says here, Stars and Sharks. Stars here, puck line at a puck and a half here at minus the 155. All right, we got through this 12-game card here from the NHL for action on Tuesday. So, Steve, let's take a look over at TonySpace.com as we got 12 games on the board here. We also have a handful here from the NBA as well. We got some minor tournament action in college hoops. Doing great work over the past 7 days here in the NBA, coming off a winning day on Monday. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Like I said, I'm going to have a couple of best bets here in hockey. I'm pretty sure I might put it in a package. NBA has been going really well. I think we went 3-1 again tonight. So I probably will have a best bet on that. Stayed away from college today, but I'll be back on it tomorrow. I'll have some college picks for sure. You gotta play those tournament picks, right? Like, this is the best time of the year. So we'll be tossing a little bit on that as well. Like I said, you want to go looking at the long term when you're moving this. It's the best value. Your best value is your monthly, your weekly, or yearly if you can. I've been green for 6 years in a row, all sports. I don't see that changing. So if you're in there, like if you were to take a yearly package, and you were in a yearly package for the last 6 years with me, you would be up somewhere around 800 to 900 units for the last 3 years, 800 to 900 units, 1,475 units for the last 6 years, and I'm talking about full units. I'm talking about $100. If you're playing $100 bet, you're up. That's how much you're up for the last 6 years. Easy money, fun money. It's enjoyable. Come on and come and join it and enjoy the fun over at Tony's Picks. Also, there's lots of cappers out there, and they're hitting like crazy on Tony's Picks. Look at everybody that is out there because this is some of the best cappers in the land right here.
That's right, guys. Yeah, both Steve Duncan over at TonySpitz.com. Showing great results here over the past 7 days. NBA now to get his premium plays. All you have to do is simply click the link in the description. You'll land right here on his handicap page. And as he said, get the long-term pass. That is the best value up out there, right there. Instead of buying the plays individually, long-term is a way to roll. 7, 3, 7 or 30-day pass, or within your bankroll, the 1 year all sports pass. Every premium play that Steve posts on the side is yours when you get those long-term passes. We're going to save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Steve's page simply by clicking the link in the description and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Steve, it's always great having you on the show. Continue that great success. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
See you later, buddy. See you later, everybody. Enjoy the games.
All right, for Steve, I'm Tony T. We'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.